Alright, so here's the deal. I got a whole bunch of clips down here and a few different videos that I'm working on that are like halfway done. I wanted to release these videos before my wedding and honeymoon trip, but I didn't get around to it. So please note that throughout the next couple of weeks, I'll be releasing these videos, and they might seem a bit dated. That's because the clips are 2 to 3 weeks old, some are even a month old. Anyways, I've been working with Joey Szatmary, helping him with programming in preparation for 2018 United States Strongman Nationals, which already happened. He has a meet recap video on his YouTube channel, so go check that out. But I wanted to share with you guys his 600-pound squat that he absolutely smoked. I'm just so dang proud of him. Repeat. Roger. Can confirm. Joey Szatmary just squatted 620, so I feel like we should play that clip.
Push, 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 push. Nice.
So I just got some of the new Rogue sandbags for the gym to replace our old sandbags. And I gotta say, I think these are some of the best sandbags I've ever used. I've used the Iron Mine sandbags, the Cerberus or Cerberus sandbags. I've used military sea bags or duffel bags, and these Rogue bags are pretty promising. Traditionally, you get a big giant sandbag like this that's made to fit up to 300 pounds of sand. That's great, but what if you want a 250-pound bag of sand, 200-pound sandbag, 150-pound sandbag, or a 100-pound sandbag? Now you only have 100 pounds of sand in here, and you have this bunch of floppy space. So what you would do is cinch it down with a zip tie, duct tape, and then maybe cut off the excess like I did here, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. But these Rogue sandbags fix that problem. This is sized for 100 pounds of sand, no more, no less. The nice clean round shape also makes these great for practicing Atlas stones without having to use Atlas stones. Your forearms and your floor will thank you. The next thing that I really like about these Rogue sandbags is the way that they're fastened shut. With the old sandbags, you'd have to clamp down with a zip tie and then wrap duct tape around it. With these, you have a lip that can act as a funnel when you're filling sand into it, Velcro the seal all the way across, roll it, stuff it, zip it, secure it with one last layer of Velcro. I have a lot more confidence in this thing holding sand than the other sandbags. I've had zip ties break. Over time, duct tape dries out and rips off, and it just looks a lot cleaner because you don't have this big nipple of cloth at the top. Now I'll have to check back in with you in 6 months or a year and let you know how the seams hold up, because on these other sandbags, no luck. This has been sewed because the seam busted. With the old sandbags, you had to fill this bag that they gave you with sand. That doesn't work very well. So only time will tell how durable these sandbags actually are. So far, so good. So one bad thing that I'll say about these Rogue sandbags is that 230-pound sandbag that you see me lifting was advertised as a 250-pound sandbag. So I tried to fill as much sand as I could in there. I couldn't fit another grain of sand, and I'll show you how difficult it was to zip up. I spent about 5 minutes shifting the sand around and trying to get more sand in, but I couldn't. 230 pounds was the max amount of sand I could fit into a supposed 250-pound sandbag. Now I want to leave you guys with this one tip. If you're going to make sandbags on your own, I would suggest filling the sandbags with washed play sand, not dirt. Don't try to go with the cheap route and fill it with dirt from your backyard, because that dirt will eventually get onto the outside of your sandbag. and you're gonna have filthy sandbags. Every time you slap the sandbag or drop the sandbag, a huge cloud of dirt goes into the air. And if you don't care about that, I guess you could use dirt. The only time I would use dirt is if you want to maximize and completely put as much weight in that sandbag as you can, because dirt is much denser than washed play sand. So if you're gonna make a sandbag 330, maybe 340 pounds, I've heard of someone doing with an Iron Mine sandbag, filling it with dirt, you could do that. But beware, if there are little rocks in your dirt that you're putting in the sandbag, it's gonna make the sandbag more susceptible to tearing and ripping over time. That's it, just thought I'd share. Most of you don't care about sandbags, but those of you who do, I hope that was helpful. I'm from California, I grew up on a skateboard.
It's a round of time, we're gonna drive, we're gonna drive one